All right. Man, y'all are hilarious. Looks like we're good. Camera's looking good. Stream starting up good. So, welcome, nerds, blerds, everything in between, to episode 66 of Blerd Talk. Crew, what's going on with y'all today? How y'all living?
Good, man. Just tired, to be honest with you.
I got mine today. So y'all, we got a lot to unpack today. A lot. This we're gonna try to keep it under the hour as we do. We're gonna try our best to keep it that way. But there's some things I want to get off my chest, because if you already seen the thumbnail, you know we're going to get to the Deadpool and Wolverine. We're going to get to that. But I got to get some things off my chest. And I wrote it down. So if I look over here, I'm looking at my screen. One thing I need to get off right now: Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
I'm down.
It looks good.
It looks good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, all the new Planet of the Apes, I like those things. I like them. They're entertaining. To me, they're on the same line as Godzilla and Kong. They're entertaining to watch.
It's set 80 years in the future, and he has no idea about Caesar.
That's where I'm getting confused at, because I'm like, at first I was like, well, is this Caesar's son? I'm confused, like, because
I'm confused too.
Caesar had a kid in the last one, if I don't remember. Right. So I was kind of, so I feel like I'm going to have to catch up on these to get, on the old ones to get back, because it's been so long since I've seen the old ones. So I'm going to have to get up to par with that.
Because on the trailer, he's going back through every place Caesar's been to.
Exactly, and it looks like the human, the girl, she's the smart one, because remember, if you remember the old ones, it was something disease that was taken up and they couldn't speak anymore and stuff like humans couldn't speak anymore and everything like that. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Wicked.
I'm interested.
I'm interested. I really am. Wicked. So the Broadway, it's supposed to be like the Wicked Witch of the East and West from Wizard of Oz.
I think I saw something about this.
The trailer looked damn interesting.
The trailer.
It looked intriguing.
It looked real good. It looked real good.
And I'll pay money to go see it, but I would watch it.
Zero Cool said they already gave up the ending in Caesar and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. They kind of did. But trailers, this is why I talk about. This is why I really don't watch trailers. I was interested in that Wicked, so I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
A Quiet Place 3.
The prequel.
It's gonna supposed to be the prequel. Yeah. I'm down, because The Quiet Place was dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my man John hasn't let me down yet. Okay. Despicable Me 4. I'm in there. I love Despicable Me.
Respect though. I'm tapped out. Yeah, I'm done. But respect. I ain't saying it's sucking night. I'm just
respect.
One too many for me.
Now y'all I'm gonna take a little bit of a turn here, because now remember, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I know, Joshua, what the hell are you doing? But first, after I laughed at Kanye West commercial that he basically shot on his iPhone and sent it into the Super Bowl, I was like,
made 7 million. Like that.
Yo, I died laughing, but okay.
Yeah, it made 7 million.
But I saw a trailer on IGN that happened during the Super Bowl. And all of those, if you've been on this podcast, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that button, help your boys out. There are certain movies that Jason and I have talked about that should not get remade.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And when I saw the trailer, I immediately knew where they was going with that. And we're talking about Twisters. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know me, Bill Paxton, Twister is like the GOAT. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
Yes.
Twister is the GOAT. I remember my father taking us to see Twister. The only thing that I think I like about it is that the dude from Top Gun is in there.
Yeah.
But I was like, but Jason, this brings up a good point. I think I know why they do remakes now. Okay? Stick with me real quick. I think they do movies remakes so the younger generation or the younger can know the original. Because I knew what it was the minute it popped up. But I don't think a lot of people, let's say from 27 on up, haven't seen Twister.
That's fair.
Now,
It's not fair.
It's not. I agree.
Wait,
I agree.
I said it's not fair. Take less
to remake it.
Yeah, some things just gotta lie and be done.
Yeah.
You could take a fourth of that budget it took you to make Twisters and re-promote the old Twister.
I mean, facts.
It'll work just
Facts.
fine. It's
Facts.
a classic for a reason. It'll work just
It
fine.
is a classic for a reason. I definitely, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I personally hope this doesn't happen, but personally, my opinion is I think it's going to bomb because
I got a feeling it's going to. I
I
got
hope
a
it
feeling.
personally don't happen because I ain't trying to be that person.
Right.
I'm just
right.
I got a large McDonald's French fry. That joint ain't going.
I got a large McDonald's French fry.
It ain't going to work out right.
And two things, Jason. One, I know the new season of. First of all, I come to find out that my HBO Max was not renewed, so I renewed my HBO Max.
Yeah.
And now I wanted to watch True Detective, but I figured, let me start from because I didn't see anything past the first True Detective, which I think is amazing. So I started watching the first
I
one.
haven't finished the second season yet. The first season was fine.
So as of right now, for what I've been seeing, first season, best season.
Mm-hmm.
First season. Now I haven't finished everything. I'm on the third season of True Detective with Marsha Ali. So
now I see where the Matthew McConaughey cigarette looking at the phone.
the baby, I never knew where that came from. Exactly. Hey, bro. Hey, but first, I'm gonna tell y'all, True Detective. Now, I'm gonna take it back to DC real quick because James Gunn said that the Green Lantern movies was gonna be a cross between like superhero and True Detective. So if it's like True Detective, the first season, we got nothing to worry about.
That joke was fine.
Yo, the first season is fine. Now I will say, if you're on the second season, immediately I was like, I don't like this, but it does kick up, like in the I don't know, maybe like fourth episode, it starts picking up.
My friend was like the second season. She was like, you can skip it. She was like, skip it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My friend telling me to skip it.
I'm not. How far are you right now? How far are you?
I'm only on the second episode.
Oh, then
I've been watching.
You can skip it. You can skip it. You can go now. The Marsha Ali one I'm watching right now, but I can already tell you that one's gonna be good. Okay. I'm only a couple episodes in right there, so that one's gonna be good. Oh, see, Zero Cool just said the fourth season. That's the new one. That's why I wanted to watch it because I want to see the one with Jodie Foster.
Yeah,
so,
Jodie Foster, yeah.
I'm like super hype about. I'm super hype about the fourth season, but the Marsha Ali one so far, fire.
Yeah.
And Jason, we talked about this earlier. Ryan, I don't know if you watched it, but I finished He-Man Revolutions. I mean Revolutions. Because remember, it was He-Man Revelations, the first one, and Revolutions is the new one.
Yeah.
So Jason, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's better than the first one.
You think it's better than the first one?
I think it's better than the first one.
You believe it's better than the first one?
I think it's better than the first one. Ryan, I already know why you laughing. When Jason take a deep breath, it's kind of like, here we go.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's the deep breath.
It's the deep breath in the side. Whenever Jason start off with that, it's kind of like, oh shit, here we go. Jason, I'll be really surprised because I'm really curious about what you think. Because when we talked about it, you didn't seem like you was kind of like that.
It was good. It's not terrible.
Okay.
I'll say that much. It was only 5 episodes.
But the first, remember the first, when Revelations first came out, it was only like 5 episodes.
They broke it apart.
They broke it apart, though. Exactly.
They split it in half, but this one's literally like 5 episodes. I didn't even really get a chance to invest like I did in the first one for real. Like by the time I was about to get invested, like it was like over. And outside of that, I mean, go ahead. I mean,
no. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm trying to remember. Him being his uncle. That's
that one. Yeah, bow. Oh yeah, that one hit me in the nuts. That one, nut shot. That one got me. That one. Can we talk about? Because I know you've seen it, Ryan. It is maybe a little bit before your time, but Dolph Lundgren.
I watched it when I was younger.
Okay, did you see Masters of the Universe? It was a live action He-Man. Okay, so can we get some respect in the chat for my man, the Keymaster? Can we get some respect? I was like, hell yeah, they run my man.
They bought.
I was like, oh my gosh, I was psyched when that happened. Yeah. I like how Adam actually like grew up in this one. Like he was actually, I ain't gonna lie. And Javon kind of put me onto this. He had a little bit of a Spider-Man moment. You know how like when Spider-Man gave the glasses to Mysterio, he kind of had a moment. He kind of had a whole moment like this in the new one, and then he realized, oh shit, I fucked up. He realized, oh shit, I messed up.
Gave up the sword.
Gave
up the sword.
So
but you see, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was like, but here's the thing. He did the creator. He did that because he took the complaints to heart about the first He-Man, where everybody was mad that the show wasn't about He-Man.
I agree. You could tell that Kevin this go round was like, okay, since everybody had a problem with Tila being the issue, I'm going to focus on like Adam.
He-Man.
Yeah, he
and
did.
He dumbed it down.
He did.
He walked back his mistake where he thinks.
Right.
Is a mistake.
Right.
Because we said that was show of the year.
Yo,
regardless.
So, Jason, I swear, this podcast has to go places, and the places that it do reach, because somebody watched that episode with us, because it came across their feed, and they did not watch it. But then after the person like typed on one of the videos, they said after they watched our review, he was like, nah, y'all was absolutely right, and I need to stop listening to everybody. He literally said that. Because like I said, the first one was good. I said, the fact that Evil Lynn destroyed heaven. Can we talk about that for a minute, guys? Yeah. Evil Lynn was so nasty, she destroyed heaven.
And then she walked it back. You see what I'm saying? Look, and then your scene, when they went to, what is it, heaven?
Yeah.
Where all the heroes were? And he was there as Adam, not as He-Man. That ain't in this show. He literally cavemaned it because people complained. Yeah, so that's why I kind of was like,
And that scene hits hard every time. The scene I'm talking about, Ryan, it's heavy when Adam gets his reward and goes to heaven, right? Everybody, all the champions are in their champion form. But when you see Prince Adam, he's Prince Adam. And Grayskull, the first champion, actually said they come to heaven, they get to heaven, and they get to choose their form. He said that Adam was the only person to choose his normal self. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. That hits hard about Adam, because that means Adam didn't see himself as He-Man. He saw himself. He-Man was something he had to do to help Eternia. But he sees himself as Adam. And even throughout it, when Adam doubts himself, Man of Arms even tells Adam, I never stood behind He-Man. I stood behind you, Prince Adam. That is deep, and I don't think a lot of people think about that.
Nope.
That man, He-Man is just something he became. He wasn't He-Man. He was Adam, and that's what made Prince Adam what he is. It wasn't the power of Grayskull. It was just him. Grayskull was just helping out. Grayskull was just helping out.
Right.
So, but I do think they made Teela a little OP.
Yes,
because
they did.
it's kind of like, she is OP. I'm like, God, she may be more powerful than He-Man at this point.
Man, that was wild.
And that's from the previous season. That's from
No. Have you seen this season?
That's what I'm saying. I haven't. Like, I'm with y'all. Like, but I haven't. But I don't mind. Like,
Okay, well,
go back
if you
and watch.
see this,
good.
if you watch the new season, something happens, and Teela has to do something. You're gonna be like, holy crap! At the end, you're gonna be like, damn, is she He-Man? Like, well, at first, you know where I thought they were going? I thought somehow, some way, she was gonna be. I thought they was gonna like transform into She-Ra. I thought somehow, some way that was going to happen, but they didn't. But I will tell you this: He-Man they're gonna do another He-Man, but this go round, they're gonna put She-Ra in it. They're gonna put She-Ra in it, which I don't have a problem with because Sheila was dope. But this is where I think they're gonna go with it too. Because think about it, Eternia is at the center of the universe. Well, if Teela can already be the first sorceress to come out of Grayskull, or like not being Grayskull, they're gonna find it to take it out of Eternia, and Adam's gonna have to protect like other planets or other universes.
Probably.
That's where I think they're gonna go with it.
Oh, let me shut up. But I don't want to spoil it. I was about to spoil it. But
So,
I did like, but it was cool to see Skeletor once again find a way, bro. Once again,
and it feels good. Like it.
That was cool. That was dope.
It definitely feels good because I tell people all the time. That's why I don't understand what their problem was with the old He-Man. Because every He-Man was the same thing. He tried to win. He doesn't win. We wait till next week to see him try it again. So it's kind of like, okay, you actually did something with Skeletor, actually gave him some things, and you like, hell yeah. Like, it's like the first time in a long time I actually root for Skeletor. Like, I'm actually rooting for Skeletor. I'm like, hey, because like even in the first one, when they're like, how we gonna win, and then the guards come in like, oh, we got somebody that wants to see you, and it's Skeletor. He like, yep, I don't believe it either. I'm here, but we gotta do this. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like, it's the first time I'm actually rooting for Skeletor.
Yeah,
like,
But that's good writing.
That's good writing, because we even talk about Evil Lynn. Look how far Evil Lynn has come in the show.
Yes.
She hasn't come from, and I ain't gonna lie, the new season, Ryan, they be going hard because her and Teela get into it, and she actually tells Teela, oh, I see what's wrong with Teela. He-Man thinks about me, and I'm the one that raises his loincloth. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. I said, Evil Lynn going hard in the paint.
Training her.
He's like training her.
But when I hear stuff like that, it kind of irks me that a lot of people don't give props to like certain animations or animes and stuff, because like, so even like the whole theme of He-Man is this personification, but it's truly Adam who, and a lot of people, if you put it in the real world, people think about that they got to create alternate versions of themselves going to work, going out, but deep down people appreciate who you are, like your character.
Yep.
You know
Agreed.
So, and Banner sat up there and said, how dare you make a show called He-Man, kill him off in the first few episodes, and make a show about somebody else?
Bruh, and they real live had a problem with that. Still came back around.
It still came back around to still be about He-Man at the end of it. But they don't want to see no women or no other heroes.
Yeah, they don't want to. It was kind of like,
try to figure out the way to help He-Man. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's just got to be a dude. I'm like, oh my gosh, but and I do like Cringer too. Like, I like the fact that he's not like a sucker in this season. Like, he's not all scary. Like, even the cat, even Battle Cat has growth. Has growth. Like, that's good writing. That's good writing. And how often do we talk about that?
All this time, you could have put your hands on me and I could have had the power.
That was the scene. He said, Adam, all this time, bro. Like, you've been pointing the sword at me, acting all crazy, and you could have just touched me. We could have just been rolling. Hey, son, that part was great. That part was awesome.
But it's fun.
I really enjoyed it. Still a good show. Still a good show.
It just,
even y'all explain it, it sounds interesting.
Dude, it's
still a good show.
It's still good, and I like how they did it because they basically left right off where Revelations last took off. Yeah. So you get the technology part, and then it's almost like today. You got like regular, instead of saying magic, you got science and then technology. Before for Eternia, it was like magic and technology. Technology was kind of like the thing, but then magic slowly just overpowered it and it got wiped out. But then now technology is back and you're like, whoa, what's this? But it's like always been there. So it was really good how they did it. And like, I like the fact that Skeletor is like an actual villain. He thinks ahead about what he's doing. He's just not running around mindlessly and just like doing dumb shit. He actually has some reason behind it. Like, even when Evil Lyn talks about Skeletor, because they actually talk about like, well, how did you and Skeletor get together? And Skeletor actually saved Evil Lyn. She was like running in a thing about to get beat up by some dudes, and Skeletor saves her. And she actually told, like, Evil Lyn says something too where it's like, you got to pay attention to He-Man because there's actually like a lot of stuff that gets you thinking. She says something like, Man at Arms or Tila, somebody says, yeah, you never been in love, so you wouldn't know. And Tila's like, no, I have been in love. It's just a different type of love than you thinking. And she talking about Skeletor. So it's kind of like, oh, shoot, okay, this is like, they actually put some thought into what they were doing here.
They did.
They really put thought into what they were doing.
They did.
So I was kind of like, okay. So, but yes, I've been watching True Detective. I finished He-Man. I gotta watch the Marvels because you know I was not paying to see that, but now it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, hey, Josh, Jason ain't gonna agree. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw the group chat, but yo, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Backstory, real quick.
Okay.
So a few months ago when it came out, like back in November. Brianna wanted to go see it, right? But our schedule was so busy. Weekend was busy. We ain't have time to go see it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, because I'm trying
dodge that bullet. Dodge that bullet.
But back to that topic of not always like judging a book by its cover and like actually watching something for your own. It was on Disney Plus the other day. We finally watched it.
All right, Ryan,
I'm watching it, and I knew what I was getting intrigued. My body language started to change. So first I was kind of like laid back. Then I started to perk up, and then I started leaning into it. I was like, okay, this is not bad. So I put in the chat, I said, y'all, hey, the Marvels is actually pretty good.
So
and guess who the first? Yeah, go ahead.
You're about to tell me, okay, you're saying on a scale from 1 to 10, Jason's face is terrible. On a scale from 1 to 10, what are you rating the Marvels?
You know what? I'll give it. It's between 7.5 and 8.
That's pretty high. That's pretty high.
Hey, Jason.
That's pretty high.
Hey, listen. For what it was, it was actually a pretty good movie. Like, wasn't bad.
Do you think it's the best movie, or is it like, where will you put it in this current phase of Marvel?
We'll be on phase 5.
I don't even know what phase we're on anymore. Okay, is it the best Marvel movie you've seen in about a year?
About a year. I'm trying to make sure. I seen everything this year. What else came out this year? Last year.
We had Black Panther 2. We had
Black Panther 2.
Was that last year?
Was that 2 years ago? Okay,
yeah, Black Panther 2 was 2 years ago.
So 2023. What came out 2023 Marvel wise? If you remember, you don't remember?
It was Marvels and there was another dumb movie, right?
UCIC.
Yeah,
okay, Ant-Man. Is it better than Ant-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's better than Ant-Man. Okay.
And honestly, you know what? I'll say this. Whatever, screw it. Another controversy.
Here we go, y'all.
You know what? I think I like it better than Guardians 3, bro.
Oh.
I mean, Guardians 3 was cool, bro, but it wasn't like
Jason. It don't look like you disagreeing with him either.
Hey,
it looked like you not disagreeing.
Hey,
Jason, it don't look like you disagreeing with him either, bro. Wait a minute. Wait one damn minute.
I'm a stick with Guardians 3 only because of the raccoons storyline alone. I think was better than the entire Marvel's.
Okay, Rocket's Joan was pretty, yeah. Okay, but you're saying if it didn't have that, if it didn't have that, you would put the Marvels over that.
Might have been closer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The most entertaining part of the Marvels to me was the flashback of what she did to the people's family. They should have actually made that the movie, but they thought she couldn't carry her own movie without the other two. But that to me, that should have been the movie. The most entertaining part was the flashback of her destroying the planet. You know, that is a arc in her comic book in real life. Right. They should have made that the movie. Like, that would have been fire.
I'm taking better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah. We ain't doing.
Most definitely hot.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah.
Better than Wakanda Forever.
Nah.
Okay, no.
Okay. If I had to choose between which one I wanted to watch, I would choose the Marvels over that.
I won't debate it.
If I had to choose, not saying
I won't
it's
debate
better.
it. I can't debate it.
But if my brain was like, if my brain was like, I don't know what to watch, and
I'm not mad at that.
Two options, I would go with Marvels.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I can see that. I disagree, but I can see what he's saying. I got no issue with that. Right, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I get what he's saying. This, Jason.
No debate.
It wasn't better than Blue Beetle. I'll give you that.
Oh no, hell no.
Hey, Blue Beetle was a sleeper. Blue Beetle was a sleeper. Blue Beetle was a sleeper. Okay,
was really good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch it tonight. Then I'm gonna have to put off. I'm gonna have to put off True Detective and watch some Marvels real quick.
Real quick, Jason, that was your favorite scene from the Marvels that you said. There's another scene that was my favorite, but I'm not gonna say it, Josh. There's a scene that made me smile from chin to chin, and I think you will know what scene it is.
Okay.
You will know. I think you know, Jason, but Josh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if you would know what scene it is, but it was just it was so ridiculous that I couldn't help but smile, and you'll know what it is when you see it.
Okay.
I won't say nothing. Just
you,
when you see it, you're gonna know exactly. What I'm talking about.
I like where this is going, my boys. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have to watch it so I can see what's going. Okay, all right. So I'm in there. Okay. Well, since we're already on the topic of Marvel, Jason sent me a few things. First of all, the cast for the Fantastic Four. Ryan, I don't know which. I'm already like, no.
All right, I need some, and I'm not trolling either. I'm being dead serious. I need some true education about this because I have not just y'all reaction, but I've seen reactions on social media, and one of the main reactions is Pedro Pascal. People are not with Pedro being Reed, yo.
I think because they screwed that up when they did the Illuminati and Doctor Strange. Everybody want to see John be Reed Richards because it only makes sense. I don't know why. And sometimes I think when somebody's just on a hot streak, like, and I do feel like Pedro's been on a hot streak.
This is what else people talk about. Oversaturation.
Yeah.
People are saying
he's oversat. Like, he's in the lab. Like, to be honest, I don't even think they should have picked him for The Last of Us. Don't get me wrong, he did good, but I think they should have just went with Troy Baker, the dude that actually voices Joel in the game. I don't see why they couldn't have just picked him. I truly don't.
I see what you're saying, but I get it. Like, it's like, I don't know.
Like, Pedro wouldn't even be my first. Now, don't get me wrong. He murders it. He murders it being Joel. But I
never played the game, so I don't know who he's talking about. Not
Okay.
Pedro, but the other guy, the voice guy. That's why I was like, I've never played the game, so
you know who Troy Baker is, Jason?
Yeah, so
nah.
so he does a lot of
Unless he was in
voices.
something else.
He does a lot of voice.
He does a lot of voice acting. Like he in fact he's gonna be the new voice actor for Indiana Jones in the new game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So he's a good voice actor, and I can only and he's actually in The Last of Us. The scene when they're running through the neighborhood. Troy Baker is one of the dudes that's chasing him. He actually has some lines in the movie, and he does good. Like so,
Troy Baker's in the show.
He's in the show.
And somebody else though.
And somebody else.
But hold on, no.
Just like Mario, the original voice actor
just like
for Mario.
Exactly.
He's in the movie.
Exactly.
He's not voicing.
So and then I really got in my feelings then because I'm like, so y'all cast Troy Baker as some other dude in the show. He literally voices Joel in the game. Why couldn't you just make him Joel?
But because look how Joel looks in the game, though, Josh. And look at Troy Baker.
But hold on. But Ryan, I would normally take that if this was back in the day. I'm watching True Detective now. They're making Marshall Ali look like he's in his 70s. If they can do that for this damn show, they can make Troy. Now, I do get where you're coming from.
Right, and that's fair, too.
You know, and I'm not saying that Pedro's bad. I'm just saying, like... Zero said it should have been Josh Brolin. I can see that too. Josh Brolin is a good actor, and that could be good. I like that. Yeah. He said this is going to take him off the hot streak. I do. Fantastic Four is going to. Fantastic Four. Look,
he's right though.
He's right. Fantastic Four has not sold.
MCU is a boom or bust.
Yep.
If you don't boom, it's gonna be not good.
That's my issue because. I really think if John Krasinski, I'm butchering his name, but if he actually played Reed Richards, I would be more down to go see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel like this Fantastic Four is. Yeah, I'm really like I don't know.
And plus, his wife, everybody wanted his wife to be Sue Storm.
It makes the perfect, dude. It's the perfect. It makes sense. Both of them can act. They both work together. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I don't understand that. Because then, if the phase is going a certain way, I really feel like Franklin Richards is going to be in this phase.
Now I can answer why they did go this direction. It is to what you just spoke about with Pedro. MCU, they try to what we call hot shot instead of just like finding 4 unknown actors and kind of build up the core. You try to inject life right off the top.
Right off the top.
With that
right off the top.
High risk, man.
And look at this. Look at the dude. We was talking about it. Look at the dude who's playing Superman. He's damn near unknown. You know, not unknown, but he only has a few roles. Look at Cyborg. Look at Ray Fisher.
That was perfect casting.
Perfect casting for Ray Fisher.
I can't
Murdered
see nobody else playing.
I can't see nobody else being Cyborg.
But here's even better. You could look at the first phases, the beginning of the MCU. Robert Downey just got out of jail.
Yep.
Chris Hemsworth was in Star Trek for 2 seconds.
That's right. He was his father. He was.
Yep. Right. But
he was.
Though, Jason, a lot of between Chris Hemsworth and what's my other man? Chris Evans, they've been doing some movies on the low for real. Before during the MCU time.
Yeah, but you know what?
A lot of stuff.
But they weren't.
But they weren't right. I know what you're saying because if you think about it, we know right because we watch movies. But I was telling somebody the other day that Chris Evans, he had this movie called Puncture, where he was a drug addict, but he was a lawyer. Vicious. Dang. It's called Puncture.
I gotta watch that.
Snowpiercer.
That was good.
You know, Robert Downey only took a couple million to do the original Iron Man. It was only, I think it was like $4-5 million. Because
and look at that.
Just getting out of jail, and then the $75 million by the end of everything of it all.
And if you think about
Pratt was virtually almost a nobody.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth was basically a nobody.
Mainstream.
Right.
He was a nobody.
Right.
Now this man can find any role he wanted at this point.
And see, and Johnny Storm. Who we gonna get to play Johnny Storm? And I'm not gonna lie to you. I beg to say, out of the Fantastic Four, if we was ranking them by popularity, it would probably go Johnny Storm, The Thing, Reed Richards,
Johnny
so-
Storm is Eddie Munson. from
The
Stranger
dude,
Things.
that's see, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Why not?
I don't
Why
like
not?
that. Okay, he's
Why not?
good. I'm not saying that dude Eddie Munson from Stranger, he's good. But
He worked that role. That role, I was.
he worked that role. But see, that's what we're talking about. They're
That's my man.
They're hiring him because of that. He's not going to fit the Johnny Storm persona. He can't fit that. They're
That's
literally
the part.
they're firing
That's what I'm
blind.
worried about. That's what I'm worried about with him. Like, can he be like?
Can
that
he
brash,
be right?
Arrogant,
Exactly. Now, don't get me
you know
wrong.
what I'm saying?
Stranger Things, it's almost like in Stranger Things, they was like, "Hey man, do you?" And he nailed it, and he nailed it. He nailed it. To be honest,
nailed it.
he's the best thing. And I'm not saying that season was bad, but he created that season of Stranger
did.
Things.
hit that guitar
He's a
riff
great,
for him
yeah,
on the
he's a
field,
great
man.
actor. But Johnny, and I don't think people think about what the roles do to you psychologically. Like that's a big role to fill. That's a big role. Like you hear them talk about Heath Ledger all the time. He's walking around on set acting like the Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those are big. Those like that plays with your mind. And then I can. What if we? Now I could be absolutely wrong. He can get in there and destroy it, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't see it.
I can say this, and I'm not gonna speak for I can't think of his real name, but I hate to call him Microchip, but he was Microchip on the Punisher Netflix series. he's the thing.
He's the thing. His name is like Eben something or.
Yeah, and respect to the young lady. I have no idea who she is. I've never seen her.
I have not seen her.
I can't remember.
I saw that she was in Jupiter's Landing, and I kind of laughed a little
Her
bit.
name
But I
is
ain't gonna give her no
Vanessa
I've
Kirby.
seen her before.
Yeah. I saw it said Jupiter Landing, and I giggled a little bit, but I never seen Jupiter Landing, but I know better. That's all.
Vanessa
You know, Jupiter
Kirby.
Ascending, whatever that movie with.
Jupiter. It was Jupiter. Yeah,
It was Jupiter Landing or Ascending. One of them
Ascending.
two.
Vanessa Kirby. Let's see, actress. She was in Napoleon, The Crown,
Yeah, I never seen it.
Pieces of a Woman, Mr. Jones, Mission Impossible, Fallout.
I never seen.
Oh, she was in Kill Command. I saw that. Kill Command was pretty good. That was one that was on Netflix. That was good.
But I will say this, and I don't think this is a hot take, but just from a outside looking in standpoint,
Yeah.
the original Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans and them still look better than this cast.
It does.
respectfully.
It does. It does.
Just look.
No,
Just
I
look.
agree.
And you know
agree.
the dude from The Thing plays in this show called The Bear. He's the
Yeah, he
dude.
was a big, he was a big movie.
Yeah, he's good. I'm
love it, yeah.
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how that's gonna transition to The Thing. Because
agree.
once again, we're talking about a powerful character here, y'all. The Thing has gone hand to hand with the Hulk.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
And Chris Evans, say what you want about the original Fantastic Four movie. He killed Human Torch when he did the original Fantastic. He killed it.
He killed
that
it.
movie is so weird because it was casted right. It just wasn't right.
It just wasn't right. Agreed.
Hold on. How old
Agreed.
were y'all when that movie came out?
I can't even remember.
First Fantastic Four.
Was
Were
this
we still in high school?
03? I think so.
I think we were still in high school when that movie
Yeah.
came out.
07 that time. And the reason I'm asking is because I know me, when we went to go see it, I'm young, like I'm not like deep in it yet. So I'm just enjoying the movie. But I do agree, like casting wise, they were good and they're rewatchable.
Yeah,
So,
it was good.
You know, they're not terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Not revisionist history, but you try not to have it. Yeah, because I had the same thing with. I keep bringing this movie back up, but Mortal Kombat 2 movie. When I was a kid, I was like, this joint is lit. But when I got older, I was watching it like, I really used to like this.
Wait, the first one? Well, the first
The
one?
second one.
Oh yeah, the second one didn't age well, none whatsoever.
It didn't age well.
It didn't age well.
no,
But the
no,
first
it was
one
bad.
is still. I watched it the
that's a
other day,
classic.
and I was like,
Yeah,
God
it's a
damn, the
classic.
first one is still good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But what breaks down to the bread and butter of the episode that y'all sent in the chat to your boy. Y'all helped me out because I wasn't watching the Super Bowl, so I didn't even know the trailer popped up. And my man Ryan Reynolds said, Disney's not used to being bent over, but I am. I died. Deadpool and Wolverine looking damn good. It's looking damn good.
Listen, they said it got 365 million views. That's like the most.
I can
views
believe
out of
that.
any trailer.
I can believe that.
It looks. You know what? If I can say one word, it looks legit.
And
It looks legit.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna break that down a little bit, y'all, because now did everybody in here finish Loki? Everybody in here finish Loki?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, great damn show. Okay, Loki just.
Oh yeah.
My man. So if I'm not mistaken, that was the TVA. That was the TVA. And Ryan and Deadpool, what the fuck is going on? Marvel Jesus. That's what Jay called it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here it is. Remember how we went with our predictions when WandaVision came out? Here it is, Jay. Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna bring in mutants, like legit mutants to the, like, don't get me wrong, Neymar is technically a mutant. I get that. But most people don't know that, so they didn't take full advantage of that. This is the legit bringing mutants into the MCU.
I can. You know what? I'm with that theory. Like I'm like 99.9%.
99. This is it.
I agree. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing because when you brought up Neymar, I think of Dr. Umar when he reviewed the Black Panther. That's why I was like, when you brought him, I think about Dr. Umar and what he said about that dude every time. But looks like it's finally.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, Jay.
Yeah. Okay.
I add a little extra to that, Josh. I'll say we're gonna be revisiting some moments from the MCU. He's gonna fix them, or he could fix Phase 4 and Phase 5. Honestly, Deadpool can do whatever he wants. Honestly, for real. Like, if he wanted to, he could just fix all the issues that have been going on, and it wouldn't hurt the story because he's Deadpool.
Here's what I'm wondering. Since Jonathan Majors incident, I wonder if they're also going to use this. Now, a lot of people think that Doom is going to be in the MCU, and that's not going to happen. I don't see Doctor Doom. I don't see Doctor, because first of all, they haven't established how great of a villain Doctor Doom is.
They didn't do that with Kang either.
That's true. But remember, there was a plan with Kang, and that plan is now terminated.
Was there though?
Yes, I do feel like Kang had his own. They was going to like really show how nice he is.
They nuked him in low key even before the situation.
So I feel like Doom is not going to get a thing, but I do feel like Deadpool is going to bring in some other villain. And I don't think that we're far into the phase where we got to do a lot of reshooting or production hasn't started yet. So they still got time. And Jason, you did miss the He-Man discussion. So you got to go back a little bit. But yeah. But I feel like this is an opportunity for them to fix or I'm not going to say fix the Kang correct, because there was nothing wrong with it in the first place. It was nothing wrong. Jonathan Majors just had an unfortunate incident.
Oh, there was something wrong with it.
I mean,
it was a body Ant-Man.
Damn. Don't get me wrong. I liked Ant-Man for his entrance to the MCU, but
yeah,
this is going to bring the mutants. And Jason, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. They're going to bring you know what? I lied.
I'm still curious.
I don't know what villain, but I can tell you right now, it's not going to be Doom. It's not going to be Dr. Doom. Everybody's thinking that. I think it's not going to be Dr. Doom for sure. I had another villain in mind, but I think that's too weak for what the phase is going to be.
But I'm still curious to hear what you was about to say, like which villain you was thinking of.
I was thinking, not really a villain, but maybe finish the story from the Black Sword, from the Black Knight, from Eternals.
Yeah.
Maybe finish that and bring the Sentinels and all that.
I don't think they're going back to that.
But I don't think they're going to go back to that.
So?
No, I don't think they're going to go back to that.
Box office wise, money wise, the movie bomb, they not going back to that.
Probably the Beyonder.
In my personal opinion, I don't think they're going to touch Eternals.
Yeah.
It would have been better as a show, I think.
Sure, I agree with that.
One of the dudes just recently said he had to go to therapy.
I saw that. The dude, I saw that. I wanted his name, but the guy,
a movie star dude, right? Wasn't he like a movie star in the show?
Yeah, he was a dude who was like an A actor. Yeah, he said he recently had
to the final fight. He didn't go to the final fight part. He was like, I ain't doing this with y'all. I'm gone.
What he say?
He went to therapy. He did say that.
Kamali Ali.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say his last name.
Yeah,
Kingo.
Yeah,
he went to therapy because of the movie.
He said
because how bad it bombed.
Yeah,
and all the reviews and stuff he saw from it. He was like,
okay, real quick. But that's the thing. It may have bombed, but I see even a year after, a lot of people who don't listen, once again, not listening to anybody.
It was a good movie.
Reactions and like the movie.
Hey, I'm not gonna.
That's one of the best visually one of the best MCU movies.
I think that movie is actually good. I think people just wanted to see action all day, so that's why they didn't really like it.
I'm indifferent only because it's the first movie of whatever
whatever they go.
You know how I am. I don't mess with origin stories. I will never criticize an origin story of any time.
So I didn't
hate it either way.
I thought it was good,
so
but
he threw Selma Hayek to the monsters. Smashed it, but that's another topic for. That was a good little twist. Too.
It was.
Yeah, that was
a good little twist.
This Deadpool and Wolverine, though, this is gonna. I guarantee when this comes out, we're gonna say, because technically we could say it's an MCU movie at this point, right?
Correct.
All right, so I think our lineups for best MCU movies are going to change. I think I think we will finally have something that tops the Winter Soldier. You heard it here first.
And you know what?
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
You know what? Maybe, and it's a strong maybe. Like the E is touching the top of the Y.
The E is touching the top of the Y. Okay, now Zero Cool said probably the Beyonder. I have not. If y'all know me, Marvel isn't really my comic. That's more Jason's baby. Where I
Secret Wars is why I might go with the Beyonder.
Okay, so that makes sense. See, I'm more of your DC. Now, anything you want to know about DC, I got you. Marvel, you talk to my man Jason. But we may just have, from the way the Now, I'm not watching another Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. That's it. I'm only watching the teaser. I'm not going to watch nothing else. But right now, it looks like we may have a movie that's going to put the Winter Soldier at number 2.
I wish I could be there with y'all, man. I'm not disagreeing.
I said maybe.
Yeah, I'm a huge skeptic of it. Even watching the trailer, I was like, I cannot be invested like I normally was, man. I don't know.
Why can't you be invested?
I don't know. I just don't know. Huh?
Why, is there something that you saw that you wasn't really feeling, or what?
MCU.
Or is it based on? Yeah, right. I was about to ask, is it based on
MCU? Deadpool 2 wasn't really, it was okay.
Thank you. Everybody thought I was losing my mind. Everybody thought I was tripping.
You're right.
Everybody thought I was tripping. But yes, I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah, Deadpool 2 was okay.
I think people put, and Ryan Reynolds is a great actor, but I think they were so hyped for Deadpool, you're absolutely right. I did not think Deadpool 2 was all that like everybody was making it to be. Agreed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
We'll see. We'll see. Adding Wolverine and Hugh Jackman. Now you have the Disney toys to play with. Might expand Ryan Reynolds' creativity of doing a movie different as opposed to just being confined to whatever he could do through Fox for the most part, which was have the first class people on there. So maybe he get to have more creative freedom. But then at the same time, it's still Disney, and I'm pretty sure there's like IPs. They probably was like, nah. And I bet you some of those nods were good ideas that they said nah to. Because they just said, you know, I don't know if y'all saw, but you know, dude who plays the Hulk just came out and said, you know, they told him there will never be a solo Hulk movie. You know, but they thought She-Hulk was a good idea. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo said there'll never be a standalone Hulk movie. But they thought She-Hulk was a good idea. So, you know, ain't no telling what if they say that to him and then they do She-Hulk, you can only imagine what they said to Ryan Reynolds. So, you know, I'm skeptical.
But do you think because it's Ryan Reynolds, they may be like, we may let you run a little bit with this?
I'm hoping, bro. I really am hoping.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
He was able to say that joke at the beginning.
Yeah. The fact that he could say that joke kind of was like, oh, they kind of let him go a little bit ham.
I'm not as, if this was 3 years ago, I'll probably be super optimistic.
I got you.
Right now, I'm just like, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? The last time I was super optimistic, and I wasn't wrong in being super optimistic, was Spider-Man 3. It just didn't beat the Winter Soldier, but
Agreed.
I was super optimistic, and it paid off for the most part. Just fell short of being better than Winter Soldier, but that ain't MCU.
Right,
you know?
right.
Well, technically, that ain't MCU.
That's Spider-Man.
They going half on the baby.
Yeah, they went half on the baby.
He said they went half on the baby though.
Deadpool versus Wolverine. I'm going to wait and see. I'm hoping, and I'm hoping it does turn out well.
Ryan, I'm not gonna lie to you. You was hyping the chat when the Deadpool. Man, Ryan was on it. Man, he put everything in bold letters. He's like, hell yeah! I was like, oh, Ryan going ham. I was like, Ryan going ham.
Man, because I was just like, one, that's the only Marvel movie coming out this year. That's one.
Yep.
Two, it's like, I just, like I said, Jason, I agree, not being super optimistic, but it's hard for me to believe me seeing this failing, because if it
ain't gonna fail.
Hell yeah, Javon.
That I will say.
I'm glad you saw that, Javon.
It won't fail, but it can't be like lackluster or mediocre.
If it's a 7, it's
bad. It's bad.
It has to be a 9 or more.
9 or more. A 9 or more.
It does. You got Wolverine and Deadpool in the same free.
You know,
Ryan Reynolds been teasing this joke. Ryan Reynolds been teasing this joke for over 5 years.
Yeah, that's
literally,
true.
Like,
But
I don't even go back.
Having pictures of him.
But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
He was doing it in real life.
He was. He was like showing up at Wolverine, like Hugh Jackman's house and shit. So yeah. Okay. So then let me say this then. If and I didn't see the rating, but I'm taking it's got to be rated R. There's no way. It's a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
So if they do that,
like Blade.
hey, that's where I was going with. That's exactly where I was going. Because I was going to say maybe it's a good thing that Blade hasn't happened yet, because then I can get my rated R Blade. So
that's a possibility.
You took it right from me. I was just about to say that. You was reading my mind. You was hitting that Charles Xavier just quick, because I was really about to say that. I was about to say if they give this a rated R rating, then that means I can finally get my Blade that's rated R.
Yeah. Disney got to understand there's a difference between classy and contextual rated R, and then rated R for the sake of just shock factor and just being goofy.
Yeah.
And Disney, for some reason, just think anything rated R shouldn't be out there. And it's like, no. Blade, the original Blade was rated R, but it wasn't even gory. It was just rated R because he was cursing all day.
Agreed. Agreed.
When he stabbed him, they turned into dust.
Yeah.
The most gruesome scenes was my man, he kept chopping up the whole movie.
Yeah, dog, Joe. Yeah, and
look what he did to my head.
So, with that same week, most people don't know, but you said discussing film, I may have to actually follow them. You put, Jason, that Fantastic Four and Superman Legacy will release in the same month. I'm going to tell you right now, Superman's going to crush that shit by any possible way possible.
Oh, yeah.
So,
because again, they just got so much. It's it's so much mystery behind Superman Legacy as opposed to Fantastic Four, which is the problem with casting the people way they casted them. It's like people are seeing it coming when you, you know what I'm saying, cast the usual faces. As opposed to Superman Legacy, they like, this is going to be way more intriguing.
So let me ask you this. Is Deadpool and Wolverine going to set your standard if you're going to see any other MCU movies?
No.
You're still going to see them regardless?
Those days are over. Oh, no. And Deadpool and Wolverine won't change how I feel about the of the MCU. There's only one way they can change it.
Okay.
If they go away from the main big bad villain of a phase, then that might. Let's say, just like how y'all say they're gonna bring in a new villain. I'll take it from this direction. What if he opens the gates for a lot of rogue galleries for most of the Marvel universe? I'll take that over Galactus or the Beyonder or Doom. I'll take a bunch of villains that you can make a movie around with certain heroes as opposed to one. I think they should move away from the big bad villain stuff, man. I think they should move away from it. I think
right now.
Yeah, I think they should move away from it.
I'm still feeling the pressure of Thanos Endgame. I'm still feeling it. Like it's still like
that was a perfect storm.
That was a perfect storm.
They're looking at it like a formula.
It was.
Nah, it was a perfect storm.
Because even in the beginning, if you think about that, when you first hear about Thanos or he actually put his hands in the gauntlet and you see, oh, wait, is that Thanos? Like the buildup for Thanos was great. But then again, I do feel like, too, they used Thanos too early. Because when I say that, I feel like somebody else should have opened, like, it should have been another villain. That villain opens the gate for Thanos now. All right, so for example, let's say
that would have been kind of crazy in a good way.
In a good way.
If they did what they did for Thanos now.
Exactly. So it opens the gate for somebody else. It goes like, okay, let's say maybe in the first one, I'm just throwing names out here. Well, I don't want to use. Okay, like even now, what they could do, they would probably have to wait like another year to like actually reveal him. But let's say Deadpool and Wolverine like do something, and we see like Dr. Doom, or we see somebody working on like a metal arm or something. Or we see him. He's because Dr. Doom wears the stuff because did he catch fire or something? Like his skin was burned real bad or something, right? Look,
here's the crazy. Look, you'll see perfect storm. Your boy Ronan the Conqueror was a good first step towards Thanos when they did. He would still be a good first step now. Ronan the Conqueror to do with the Hammer of Guardians.
Yep.
Hold on.
In the first one, he was a dude like you said, yeah.
Gotcha.
He would have been a good lead, exactly.
That's a good lead.
That was a good lead in the Thanos.
See, they did it then with your work, but still, you talk about like a Ronan the Conqueror.
Exactly. They do something along those lines. Like somebody goes like, well, there's somebody else that's coming, or like at the end of one of the movies, like let's say at the end of Wakanda Forever, you see it's somebody, whatever villain. And he says, well, you or Kang or whatever, they go like, well, I'm just one piece of the puzzle. You should see the other person I got coming. And then all you see is like a green cape laying on a table. And you go like, oh, is that Doom? Yeah, like something like that. Yeah. Like, because in the
comics, Ronan joins the Guardians to fight against Thanos. His whole thing was to get at Thanos. He was also looking for the stones to go after Thanos too.
Wow. So that's my thing. Because now, since the whole Kang the Conqueror thing is out, really, what are we looking forward to? If you really think about it, what are we looking forward to?
I think we were looking forward to Kang, but it was just
we were definitely looking
too soon.
It was too soon and it was too fast. Like it was way too. It was no build up. It's no like I'm not gonna lie to you. If they had kept a build up in Loki, and let's say they ended Loki on the season where Kang is on we don't even get him in Ant-Man. We get him in Loki when the TVA starts to change, and instead of the planet, and the statue is just Kang. That would have been the perfect build up towards it.
That alone, I was like, yo, I remember watching that, and I was like, yo, Kang is about to do
right.
And that put something in me without even seeing him yet. You know what I mean? So,
exactly. Exactly.
I was the one predicting that in Ant-Man 3, he was going to kill Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know how, Ming, remember, you know how wrong I am? And this is literally funny talking about Ant-Man. Breeze past this article today. Allegedly, the original ending was supposed to be a dark, bad ending. They never specified in what way. But because they spent $200+ million on the movie and they were afraid of the reaction of said bad ending, they changed it to a happy
ending. And they really could have left that.
That's the problem with Disney. You can't be afraid to push a narrative.
Yep, they have a happy ending. Yep.
I understand you trying to cater to the children and stuff, but we have adults who grew
watch
up
these movies. Yeah.
Watch this.
Agreed.
And it's like, because even the Infinity War comic was more darker than the actual movie.
Yeah. Agreed.
Infinity War was cool, but I was like, I'm looking like, y'all crying over this. If y'all read the comics, y'all would be in therapy.
Facts. Yeah. See, Javon, I'm with you, Javon. Facts. Kang and Loki was fire. Like, that was a nice introduction for at least the beginning of Loki, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't see, unless it's Doom, unless it's Dr. Doom. But like I said, if they do Doom now, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be so underpowered because people really don't know about Dr. Doom. It's kind of like this girl on people on Twitter have been saying Homelander versus Superman. That's not even a question. Superman will dominate Homelander in every way possible. But you know why people are saying Homelander? Because the DCU has painted such a soft picture of Superman that people do not understand how powerful he really is. Continue, Jason.
They did the same thing with Hulk and Kratos.
Exactly.
That actually started trending.
Exactly.
That Kratos can beat the Hulk.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
The Hulk is damn near unstoppable. Damn near. Like, and movies do such a bad job at painting how strong or weak somebody is. Like, and it's true. The DCU did that for Superman. They made him some weakling. Not a man that can actually see atoms in the air. The man who can lift 4 or 5 times the planet's weight. Like, he's underpowered. And see, if they do that for Dr. Doom now, the first thing everybody's gonna say is, "Oh, Dr. Doom soft. He weak."
They did it for your boy in Guardians 3. What's your boy?
The
Warlock. Adam Warlock. Yep.
Yeah.
They mistreated Warlock. Oh my God, bro. Oh, they downplayed Warlock.
Yeah, they balls.
Bro, they downplayed. It's damn near disrespectful. It's damn near disrespectful.
They have no idea how powerful Adam Warlock is.
They damn near have no respect. And that's what I'm saying.
We have to go get him to fight Thanos because we can.
Because damn near no respect. And see, that's what I'm talking about. If they do that and they start Doom right now, all they're going to showcase is how, even though his mind is like, he's intelligent, he's brilliant, but they're going to downplay it so bad that I'm going to start saying, oh man, Dr. Doom was the worst villain they ever had. When in reality, he's the damn near probably one of the best villains in Marvel.
You think they did that to Ultron too?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially with that first trailer. That first trailer portrayed something that it wasn't.
Absolutely.
Like, yo, I was
absolutely.
Okay,
and like,
man, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
No, real quick. I was just gonna say, I was like, they downplayed it so bad for Ultron. The only time I actually felt the Avengers was in true danger was that mid-credit scene when Thanos grabbed the gauntlet and said, "I'll do it myself." That was the only time.
Damn, that's real trouble. Because if you think about it, Scarlet Witch was the one who started splitting the group up when she was messing with all of their minds.
True.
Remember when she was messing with all of them? But outside of that, they was rocking Ultron.
So
they was rocking.
Now I will say there is one time where I felt that they was going to take it there when he hacked into the military and got the launch codes or whatever and all that, but then they was just able to like figure it out and like it was like, okay, that's done. I was kind of like, what? Wait a minute, like They downplayed Ultron for real. They did.
For real.
They did. They downplayed them for real.
Drop a whole planet on them. That's the best. Drop a whole country on somebody.
So yeah, see, and
even that was kind of lackluster. I was like,
and see, at this point,
really?
would it be better? I always think about, would it be better to do this stuff in TV shows, because then you get more time
to build
up to these things.
That depends on how you put it out there. If you hide it behind the app, or you put it on regular. That would be the question. Because I still see people complaining about how they don't know what's going on in the because they don't have the Disney Plus app. So I don't know. I don't know the percentage of MCU fans that actually have the Disney Plus app. I can't. I wish I could speak to that, but I can't really speak to that.
I can tell you right now, James Gunn is like, well, if you don't have HBO Max and stuff, or you're just gonna miss out, because he already said that all his stuff is gonna connect. You already said that. Yeah. So you're gonna have to get, because then, but then though, you come back to Blerd Paradox, he tell you how good it is. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get HBO Max. You're just gonna get HBO Max.
There you go.
I do understand we're in a different time, and money, people about saving money. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing that has kept my Disney Plus subscription is going is So Weird from Disney. So Weird. The Disney Channel originals. You already know how I feel about Star Wars. We almost getting to the point. Ahsoka kind of redeemed me a little bit, but Star Wars is no longer my joint, and the Marvel stuff, because I wanted to see Loki and I want to watch Echo, and now I want to watch the Marvels.
Did you see Echo?
I have not watched Echo yet.
Okay. Only thing holding me on to Disney Plus is the classic Disney cartoons. Outside of that, I could do away with Disney Plus.
That's fair.
Same.
Fair.
Like I'm not gonna lie. HBO.
Actually, I don't even watch Disney Plus until they release like a new
Same. Absolutely.
Yeah. I've been on HBO Max and Netflix.
Yo, Max, I've been telling people for months. Nobody believe me. Netflix is number one, and Max may just be number two. Because what keeps me on Max, the Studio Ghibli stuff.
Yeah.
The DC stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and Netflix, I don't know who's writing stuff at Netflix, but keep it up. Yeah. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Blue Eye Samurai, Pluto. Netflix is dominating right now.
That show I sent y'all from Guy Ritchie, The Gentleman.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's coming out on the 7th of next month.
On
Netflix.
See? Netflix is just tearing up the game. It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
Don't matter, because I ain't even get it for the app. I just got it so I can get stuff in 2 days.
That's exactly. That's why, and it comes along with the same thing. Same thing. But
some good stuff though.
I'm about to say I have seen some good stuff, because The Boys, Invincible. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the mood to watch something like Horror Joint, and they had this joint called Itsy Bitsy, and it was about the spider.
They be having the low key.
Probably having the low key stuff that you think is gonna be like some low budget BS, but then you watch it, you like, that was actually good.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about Mr. too. With
Donald Glover. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that. Yeah.
I was shocked about that. I was shocked.
I definitely was shocked too, because I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this kind of looks stupid.
Same.
I was like, this kind of looks stupid, but I've been hearing some good stuff about Mr. and Mrs. Smith, so I guess I'm gonna have to watch that. Does anybody got Ryan, are you able to do Wednesdays a lot now? Or are we still holding fast? You don't gotta say your schedule because we still live, but just be like, yay or nay. I don't want nobody trying to hunt you down and stuff. Okay, Javon, you started Blue Eye Samurai, damn right. Tell me that thing ain't fire. Good. Blue Eye Samurai was so good.
I think so.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna try to get back, because I miss doing these talks, man. I'll be having so much, and it's not enough for me to type it. So I'm like, bro, I gotta just be speaking my mind. So, but anybody got any final thoughts before we dip? Anything that you want to see coming out? I'll go first. I'm going to go see Godzilla versus Kong 2. I'm definitely going to go see that. That's probably... Oh, and this horror movie called Imaginary.
Okay, I was about to ask you about that.
I want to go see that.
You just reminded me. But that's with the teddy bear, right?
Yes. So it's about as everybody knows, if you don't know, I love horror. That's like my favorite genre. So it's this movie about imaginary friends, but they're like it's a horror genre. Hogston, we in there, baby. So I'm going to go see Imaginary. So those are like my two things because I'm curious to see why Godzilla is pink now. I think it got something to do with the radiation and something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jason.
The creators of Godzilla and King. This is time -0. This is the wrong. I'm telling. Go ahead. I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was with you when I watched the trailer. I said, "Why is Godzilla? Why is his spikes and stuff pink now?" But I'm pretty sure it's gonna have something to do with him being in the earth or maybe the radiation or something. I don't know where they're gonna take that, but we're gonna see. But I do think now. Is it going to be better than Godzilla -1? Absolutely not. Godzilla -1 is still reigning supreme right now as the best movie I've seen in probably the last year.
They made that -1 was made off a $15 million budget,
and it already
y'all
made.
Better do something.
Yeah, like
y'all better do
so.
something.
I definitely want to go see the new joint.
All y'all, MCU, y'all will know this too.
Yeah, it's not gonna be better than Godzilla -1.
Classic with $15 million. Y'all
for $15 million.
Y'all doing $200-300.
So,
y'all can't even.
But I do tell people it is. I know some people like watching the Fast and Furious and stuff. But that's what I like with Godzilla. Godzilla at least keeps me entertained. I do like watching the Godzilla movie. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it. I got the poster right there. My God, he's king of the monsters. So I grew up on Godzilla, so that was my man's. So, but those are the two movies I want to see: Godzilla vs. Kong 2 and Imaginary. We in there for those two movies. We in there. Any movies y'all want to see beforehand?
No, but I give you some animes. Crunchyroll lovers, because Funimation gone, so nobody has a choice at this point. Crunchyroll is monopolizing anime now.
It's gone.
Metallic Rouge is fire.
Somebody told me Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling is fire.
Okay, good. Okay.
And on HBO Max, Ninja Kamui. But
that's the one from Cartoon Network, right? Or Toonami.
Yeah, it's Adult Swim.
Yes,
yeah.
Adult Swim. I want to see that. that. There was nothing but big trailers on that. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that.
Those are my anime mentions right now.
I definitely want to see that.
Right now. I'm lost on mangas because I done read every damn thing. So
I gotta finish Attack on Titan. Damn it! Yeah, I gotta finish Attack on Titan. Okay, I need to do that.
I'm up It's as a manga reader, it sucks when you catch up because now you gotta wait once a week, once a month for the next thing. So it's like One Piece and all that. I'm still reading it, but it happens when it happens. But Metallic Rouge, Ninja Kamui, Solo Leveling.
Okay.
Fire.
Okay, Ron, what you got? What you watching right now that's making your plums pickle wiggle? I just made that up. Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
Let me see.
Man, Ryan, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You've been getting it in. You and Jason been getting it in with the movies. I'm slipping. Like y'all been watching a lot of shows and movies. I've been slipping. So I'm curious to see what you got under your belt, Ryan.
Watch Saltburn too, Josh.
So what's it called?
Oh,
Saltburn. Watch Saltburn.
Saltburn. Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Okay. Josh.
Weather the storm. That's all. That's my only clue. That's my only tip.
Oh, I gotta see this.
That's my only advice is to weather the storm. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, okay. Go ahead, y'all need to send this in the chat then, so I can see it. And because I do go back and look at the chat. Y'all need to wait. Hold on. Where's my notes?
Listen. One, you're gonna what's my boy's name? What's his name? Jason, help me out, my man. I'm talking about Saltburn now.
Yeah.
What's my man?
Saltburn.
This is the dude that plays Joker, right? Well, will play Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, Saltburn. That's what it's called.
Barry
Cohen. Keoghan?
Yeah, okay. Something like that. Respect, brother. My bad.
Saltburn. That's the name of it.
Saltburn.
Okay. What else you got, Ryan? Ryan, it seems like you're really interested in that. You're putting your stamp of approval on that?
Yeah, that don't lit.
We're warning you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stay on course.
Next to you after this one.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna have to CC Jesus. I'm gonna have to CCG.
Yeah. Stay on course, bro.
Okay.
Trust me. Stay on course.
Got
Stay
it.
on
Okay,
course.
Saltburn. Okay.
Right, I tell you, I
Okay.
was like, I'm watching it and I'm like, what? Like, one of my coworkers told me about it, and I was like, the next day I was gonna slap her. Like, I was like, yo, what is this? But once you get to it, you'll be like, oh.
Okay,
and then
Saltburn. Okay.
it alleviates everything that you were watching.
Okay.
It's like, okay,
Got you.
but it's Stay the course, my brother. No
Stay
matter
the course,
what
my
you-
brother.
yeah,
Okay.
Stay the course.
Saltburn. Okay.
So my bad, Brian. My bad.
Okay.
No, you good, Jason. We had to.
Okay. Let me.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I'm excited for The Gentleman on Netflix. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes looks good because actually the guy who directed the Maze Runner movies, he's doing the Kingdom.
That's a very underrated trilogy, by the way. I don't know why.
What, Maze Runner? Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Maze
I
Runner is
like
good.
all three.
Okay.
I like all three.
All three are good.
So the dude from
Yeah.
Eternals is in Saltburn.
Yes.
Okay, this is it. Okay, just added it to my list. Done. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Okay, done.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say a prayer for you tonight, Josh.
Okay, that's a bet, bro.
I'm gonna put you in a prayer box.
Good.
Okay.
Make it a double for me.
Make it a double.
Because even I was like, what is
going on here?
Should I finish this movie? I literally almost didn't finish. I was like, I don't think I should finish this.
Okay.
It's very uncomfortable.
Oh,
I was a
no.
little
Okay,
bit
whoa.
disturbed.
Are we talking Splice uncomfortable?
I don't know.
No,
Okay.
it's worse.
The Splice?
Yeah,
I'm not saying nothing. I just told you to stay the course. I ain't saying
Right,
nothing. Just stay the
Ryan. Okay, hold on. Have you seen Splice?
Yes. I've seen
Ryan,
Splice.
do you know what that means? You just told me that is worse. This one I'm about to watch is I could barely finish Splice. It took me 2 days to watch that shit. Splice had me in the corner of the man cave like this. I was like, what is going on? I was like, Splice had your boy in a chokehold. I was like, oh my God.
Josh, I'm gonna tell you this: when you watch Saltburn, you gonna be like, Splice wasn't that bad.
That's not good.
Just
That's
stay
not
the
good.
course, my brother. Just stay the course.
Son, Splice is so bad, I don't even like pulling up the poster for it. Like when I show people, I'm like, I'm not even gonna look at it. Like, oh my God. You said Splice wasn't that bad after I see Saltburn? Damn. That says
I
a
ain't gonna
lot.
lie though. The only thing that creeped me out from Splice was her adolescent
Oh,
stage.
don't let nobody, because it haven't been some people that haven't seen it. Not
okay,
Jason,
all right.
not Jason.
Okay.
People online. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Not Jason.
Go watch Splice, y'all.
It's gonna ruin y'all lives. Do not listen to Ryan. It's gonna ruin
No,
your lives.
Saltburn is gonna ruin y'all lives.
Oh my God. Okay. So you got Saltburn, you got The Gentleman. What else you got?
I got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay. Definitely want to see that.
I got Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, damn. Yep. Want to see that.
It's not coming out till next year, but I do want to say I feel like Superman Legacy 1 is like the best casted film I've probably ever seen. And like the casting is like, I'm excited for the girl playing Supergirl because she reminds me of the Supergirl from Injustice 2. From the trailer they released when Bryan Cranston was voice doing the voiceover for it. And it was like I like how they said she has like that ruggedness to her, like, and I feel like she could pull off, based off the story they're adapting, Woman of Tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have loved for the Supergirl, for the Sasha. I think her name is Sasha, the girl that played Supergirl in The Flash. I would have loved for her to get cast as Supergirl. She murdered it for me, bro.
Yeah, she's good, but me, I'm just not a fan of like TV unless you're like really, really good. I'm not a fan of TV show actors going into the movie.
What? So you wouldn't want to see Grant Gustin as the Flash?
No, I would.
Okay,
I would. Except he's an exception.
Oh, you saying you don't like to see movie? Like, okay, I got you.
Not all the time.
Okay, got you.
Not all the time.
And have you read that comic book, the one they're making Supergirl off of?
I haven't read it, but I heard it was rough. Like,
So
show the
it's
contrast.
so in a
between her and
nutshell, it's Supergirl's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
She's on a planet. This stranger kills this girl's father, and the girl is looking for the murderer. She runs into Supergirl, who's in a bar, trashed. And she's with Crypto, the dog.
Mm-hmm.
She's with Crypto, but the planet that she's on, it's far away from the yellow sun, so she doesn't have her powers. So she's actually helping the girl track down the killer. It's a great comic book. I think it's called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. No. Is it something Tomorrow Girl?
I think Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
But you know what though? I'm excited about the new DC because James Gunn has the writers of these comics in the room with the potential directors. He has everybody in the loop. That's the best way you can do it. So even if you do adapt it, you can still tell your own story, but you just adapt. It's not gonna be page for page what the comic was, but it's still an adaptation to it. I'm excited, bro. Man,
Ryan, I think you may be more hyped than I am.
Bro,
I will say
it comes out 2 days before my birthday, bro. So you know where I'm.
So we going to go get some food on your birthday, and then we going to the movie theater. Sound like a plan to me.
Listen.
It sounds like a play. Like Jason, I'm not trying to get hype. I'm trying to really not get hype about the James Gunn stuff. I really am, but I'm getting excited. I'm trying to maintain, and we'll see.
I'm excited
the Marvel
too,
DC looking.
DC is looking up. DC is looking up.
Like I said, just the fact, like how you never look at somebody explain something, you can just see the passion in it.
Yeah,
like the fact
he
that
does.
Yeah,
James Gunn has a lot of passion for. He does. I agree with that. He is actually has a lot of passion, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Peacemaker was good. And Peacemaker was good.
Fire.
Peacemaker was fire.
He took a character.
That was another show of the
year.
Yes.
Peacemaker was good.
Season 2 on the way.
Yes.
He made me forgive Peacemaker. That's how good he wrote that show.
Yep.
I hated him for what he did to my man.
Yeah. Hey, facts. Facts.
I hated him.
Facts.
I hated him. I really did. I hated him. I said, yo, he did not just kill Flash, bro.
He did though.
I got a problem with that.
The way it transitioned to the show, and it was great. It was great. It was great.
His pops and the whole thing. I was like, I feel sorry for cuz that.
Yeah, facts. You was like, damn, he getting manipulated. Damn, I feel bad for this dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, I'm hyped that you hype. I'm hyped that you hype, my boy, because I'm like, man, Ryan is gassing. He ready for that DC universe.
I was waiting. I was like, man, just y'all saw. I was just like, can we get through 2023? As soon as 2024 touchdown, I could breathe, bro.
I am excited too.
New era.
Yes,
and we can finally show these people out here the true DCEU.
And we can stop getting dumb. We can stop getting dumb questions like, will Homelander can be Superman? Or I watched one where this girl said she had a real problem with Batman, and I wanted because she said first of all, why did he not go to Child Protective Services? I'm thinking to myself, well, that's because Alfred was there,
right?
And Alfred has basically been with the Wayans for God knows how long. And she, I gotta actually find it. It's actually pretty funny how she talks about it. But like I said, this picture, I guarantee people are gonna be like, oh, damn, maybe the Justice League can actually crush everybody from the Avengers. I'm just saying. They're gonna start putting some respect on the Justice League name.
And stop basing everything off the movies.
Yep.
Why didn't he go to see? Yes, Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
They told that origin story 5 million times,
bruh.
The Bruce Wayne becoming Batman origin story as a kid. That story 5 million times, bro.
5, and I hope that. But I definitely feel like Batman, Superman, They don't need an origin story. Everybody knows how they became superheroes. That you don't need an origin story for that. So
told 5 million times.
I think that's why they're starting with Superman Legacy. That's why I think they're starting with that. So I'm curious.
Dies, he goes to the police station. Commissioner Gordon, not a commissioner, but
right, he was a regular police officer then. Yeah.
Hey, this will be okay, son.
Puts the jacket over him.
Jeffrey.
Alfred is already there, and most
right there.
And most people forget that Alfred is literally a badass. He was in the military. Yeah. He's great at hand-to-hand combat. He's a great shot, and he puts Batman on when he stitches him up. And everybody always say Alfred's soft, but I fail to tell people then you need to read Deceased. And Alfred literally had to put Batman, Robin, and Nightwing down. And he was devastated.
Forget Deceased. You cannot be soft when you're watching the son of a family that you've been taking care of for decades. Put on a cape and cowl, go out there, come back shot, stabbed, and bruised,
and not be able to heal him up. And you stitch him up.
You stitch him up. You tell him don't do it again tomorrow night.
And he goes out and does it again.
Have my tea ready. I'm going out tomorrow night.
And he be having dinner ready on the platter.
Hey, Alfred is a thug. Why you
not to mention, does all those people that say that Alfred is soft, do you have the heart to tell Bruce Wayne's date to go home?
Yep. Ma'am, you gotta leave. You gotta depart. Please depart the premises.
Master Wayne will not be joining us.
Facts.
And you have to not lie.
And
you gotta tell the truth. Like, you gotta actually legit, like, yeah.
And let's not forget, most people don't know this, Alfred actually in the comic book becomes the Spectre.
Yeah.
So
that's his wingman.
Let's put some respect on Alfred Pennyworth's name.
That's his wingman.
So I guess we're gonna do this again in a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah,
if your Wednesday is good, Ryan.
I believe so. I will definitely keep you posted, but I believe so.
That sounds good to me.
I believe so.
We are going to sign off. This is Blerd Talk. Remember, mine's is gone. I take a little. If you can't be good at it. We love y'all. Like, subscribe. There it is.